We have gathered here this afternoon praising and glorifying your name. We come to you, dear Father, proclaiming and professing your holiness. The people of old have called you the God of Jacob, the God of Abraham and Isaac. We know that you are not only the God of Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob, but you are also the God of our children away from them, even when they have sought refuge in neighboring countries, are even raped there. We ask you, dear Lord, to please protect them. We ask you to return our land to us. We ask you, Lord, to help us drive the end of Christ. Amen.
We are in a situation where we are being forced to, where we are being compelled by the sheer exercise of state violence to think not in the New Testament terms, but in the Old Testament terms, where we speak for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. We have reached that stage unwillingly. We have been compelled, officially poor. Jesus says, you, for me, are utterly important. He says to us, we say to them, can you imagine, here is a Christian country, and we have some extraordinary things that happen in this so-called Christian country. A Christian government telling churches, as they have kept telling us, what kind of services we can hold. Can you imagine it? We have reached the stage in this country when they tell us, no, we allow you to mourn today. I mean, we think you may mourn. We are giving you permission, you can mourn. And then they say, no, I can't. Vandaag, you can't mourn because we don't want you to mourn. That we can be provoked. We can be provoked beyond endurance. If I were to commit murder, it doesn't change the fact that he is your brother, whether you like it or not. He is your son, whether you like it or not. He is your father, whether you like it or not. Or anything like that. You get blood, man. The blood comes out of here. If you tickle us, they say, we don't want Bantu education, man, which is a poison to make us slaves forever. We don't want to be cheap labor. We are to counter violence, the violence of apartheid, the violence of forced population removals, the violence of matchbox houses, of an education for serfdom, of inadequate transport, of cheap labor, of bannings, of detention without trial. That is what they did. That is what they said. And that is why they were there where they were. There are still some of us who maybe less and less believe there may still be time for a negotiated settlement at a round table conference. We know we shall overcome evil. We know that we shall overcome because Our God is He who leads.
In the case of Moses, no such excuse. He was pure, undisputed, faithful murder. Hakuna ni enye nyama kusema pale maji kwa tena. Yes, rule over us. The reaction of white supremacy and that of black supremacy typifies the great division in our land. And it's a kind of dichotomy